Hey team, a few people have asked if we could start a series for mini PD videos that I put on the S'mores regarding Google Sheets to help our collaborative working teams. People say that it's kind of a need to be able to manipulate the sheets and data trackers, and that some people have the basic knowledge and others would like to have that knowledge. So this is series one, part one of other videos that we're going to push out just around Google Sheets. In the S'mores, if you click on the button that's in the newsletter, you're going to get make a copy that would give you the same sheet, the same access that I'm working with right now in this video. And I'll put that in every week and I'll just ask you to make a copy. So the 3 skills: bolding, merging, and coloring cells. So to bold a cell in Excel, all of these boxes are referred to as cells. I'm not sure why, it's just what everyone calls them. So in one cell, if I go here, I've selected 3 cells. And if I go here, I've selected 4 cells. Now, just like Google Docs, your fonts are up here and bold is one of the fonts. So if I want to make this cell bold print, I would click it on. If I want to make it unbold, I would click it off. If I want to bold an entire many cells, I click on many cells, I can bold it and I can unbold it. Now this bar right here is just like Google Docs in many ways when it comes to fonts. So I can go ahead and put my text in the center of the cell. I can go ahead and put my text in the middle of the cell. And I can go ahead and bold my text. Now, sometimes I want to bold the entire row, the entire first row. I click on one, the whole row is now selected, and I can make it all bold at one time or all unbold at one time. Sometimes I want to make one whole column bold. I would simply select the column. Now I have all the cells in column A are highlighted, and I can go ahead and bold it. Or I can go ahead and put it in the middle, or I can go ahead and change its font. Right, moving forward from here, you can go ahead and go. I'm going to clear everything back out. So I'm just going to go back, back, back. So this undo button, I use it all the time when I make a mistake. It just takes away the last action, just like on Google Docs. The next part we're going to do is merging cells. Now, when you merge cells, you're taking 2 or more cells and you're making one cell. You're telling the sheet that you just want everything to be one, and any formula or anything you do to these cells, it's going to act like one cell instead of 2 separate cells. Now, if there's already text, this is the merge button, merge cells. It's saying 2 cells will become 1 cell. Since there's already text, it's going to give you a warning because it's only going to save the text from the first cell in the merge. So it's going to warn me. Now, I've taken 2 cells, I've merged it into 1 cell, and it kept the text from the same cell. So we're going to do that again here. Merge. Since it already warned me, I have 5 minutes where I can keep doing this without it warning me that it's basically deleting the text in the second cell, that the text is no longer present. Now, if you want to unmerge it, you will lose the text. So if you merged it on accident, this button is better, the go back button. All right, now I'm back here. So often, I'm going to also insert one row above. Often when we're going to merge cells, it's because we want to put a header or something to make our data more presentable. So I'm going to select 4 cells. I'm going to go ahead and merge them, and then I'm going to write what the data set was. So this is mastery sample data set for training. So now this one cell was made from 4 different cells, but it covers the whole length. And if I want to extend it, I can go ahead and merge it again. And now I have a bigger, title or header to my data set. Right, the next piece that we're going to do is we're going to color cells. So there was an old, I think it was on like MacBooks first edition, where they had this like paint can that filled the background. This paint can still does the same thing. It'll fill the background of any cell that you're highlighting. So I want to make this yellow, or I can make this purple, or I can make this pink. Now this took the whole cell and colored it. Just like this. I can take a whole cell and color it. Now, if I want to take more than one cell and color it, I can select the whole row, and I can color the whole, like all of these cells yellow. If I want to make the whole row colored, I would simply highlight the whole row and then color it, which you can see it's going to go all the way across. If I want to change the whole column to a different color, I would highlight G and I would change the whole column. So that's the basic today. Ran a little bit over. That's merging, coloring cells, bolding, italicizing, and changing the text.